Hi guys! Welcome to another episode of Learn Math with Sir Mark. And in this video, I'm going to discuss the problem that I posted in my Facebook group for grade 9, which is about relationship between the roots and coefficients of quadratic equation. But before anything else, please don't forget to subscribe on my channel and click the bell button so that you will be updated whenever I'm going to upload a new one. So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, for this week, I posted 3 problems. Well, actually, problems 1 and 2 are continuation of week 1 for grade 9, which is about quadratic equation and quadratic formula. Okay, so let me start with problem number 1. Let A, B, C be positive real numbers that satisfy the systems of the 3 equations below. So let me write it as I read it. Okay, for equation number 1, so the first equation is A plus B squared plus 2AC equals 29. There you go. Now, for the second equation, we have B plus C squared plus 2AB equals 18. And last but not the least, the third equation is C plus A squared plus 2BC equals 25. There you go. Well, it's not difficult as it looks, alright? So, all you have to do is, you have to add the 3 equations. Alright, so what will happen if you're going to add it? Okay, so, let me draw first a line here. Alright? Okay, so, there you go. Okay, so, if I'm going to add A, B, and C, so you cannot combine any of them, so as is, A plus B plus C, right? Similarly, if you're going to add B squared, C squared, and A squared, you cannot combine anything, okay? So the sum is just A squared plus B squared plus C squared, as is pa rin. See that? Now, next, on if you're going to add 2AC, 2BC, and 2AB, so the only thing that you can do here is just to factor out 2. And what will be left here is AC plus AB and of course BC. See that? And lastly, if you're going to add 29 plus 25, that will be 54, plus 18, that will become 72. See that? There you go. Now, by carefully observing the sum on the left side of the equation, so if you're going to group the first 3 terms, okay, now you will notice that this, okay, this one is actually, okay, it's actually A plus B plus C to B squared, right? It's just the square of the trinomial A plus B plus C. See that? So like I said, it's not that difficult as it looks. So therefore, if you're going to let, okay, A plus B plus C equals a certain variable if you want, okay, kunyari gawin mo siyang y squared, okay, kung di mo pa makita, so it's just like this, y squared plus y minus 72 equals 0. Okay, again, so we let this one equals y. Okay, so there you go. So from here, of course, the factors here are, so y plus 9, okay, times y minus 8. See that? So therefore, there are 2 values of y, negative 9 and 8. In this case, we're going to ignore negative 9 since the sum will be positive. Okay, so therefore, the final answer here, yung sum ng A, B, and C is just equal to 8. Okay? There you go. Okay, problem number 2. If the difference between the roots of x squared plus px plus q equals 0 is the same as the difference between the roots of x squared plus qx plus p equals 0, and p is not equal to q, then what is p plus q? Okay, so, as I said earlier, so problem number 2 is about quadratic formula. Okay? So, what we're going to use here is quadratic formula. Now, so take note, ang sabi, the difference between the roots, how many? Dalawa. Okay. So, take note, one root here is negative p, okay, applying quadratic formula, plus square root of p squared, okay, p squared minus 4 times 1 times q. See that? All over 2. Okay. Difference. So, minus, okay, the other one, which is negative p minus, bakit naging minus? Remember, in quadratic formula, it's always plus minus. Okay? So, minus q squared minus 4p, oh no, p squared pala, sorry. P squared minus 4q all over 2. There you go. Okay? Equals, okay? Same difference daw. So, equals, take note, nag-interchange lang yung linear and constant term. So, therefore, this one will become negative q, okay, plus square root of q squared minus 4 times p times 1, okay, so minus 4p all over 2, okay, minus, so since again, same lang, difference, okay, so that is negative q minus square root of q squared minus 4p all over 2. There you go. Okay, what's next here? Take note, this is negative p over 2, while this one is negative of negative p over 2. So, technically, maka-cancel lang to. Because that's just negative p over 2 plus p over 2. Clear? Similarly, this negative q over 2, maka-cancel lang because this one is positive q over 2. See that? Okay. Likewise, this is 1/2 of square root of p squared minus 4q, while this one means negative, negative, so magiging square root of p squared minus 4q over 2. Right? So, 1/2, 1/2. So, therefore, pag kinombine mo yan, what will be left here is just square root of, okay, so, square root of p squared minus 4q. See that? Okay, so equal, so same thing. This one is 1/2 square root of q squared minus 4p. Negative, negative, that's positive. Okay? 1/2 of the same expression. Q squared minus 4p. Square root. See that? So, there you go. Okay. So, we know what to do next. So, obviously, so since naka-radical yan, so I'm going to square both sides of the equation. Alright? So, okay. So, we're just going to remove the radical symbol. Okay? So, that will be p squared minus 4q equals q squared minus 4p. Okay, take note, our goal is to get the value of p plus q. Okay, so by combining terms with the square, so what I'm going to have here on my left side is p squared minus q squared equals this negative 4q will become positive 4q. Factoring 4 automatically, so I'm going to have 4 times the quantity q minus p. There you go. See that? Okay, so the left side is actually difference of two squares. Tama? So okay, so yung factor nito is just p plus q, okay, times p minus q equals 4 times q minus p. There you go. Take note, we are after for p plus q. Okay, but this is p minus q. This is q minus p. Look, if I'm going to factor out negative 1, alright, pag pinactor out ko yung negative 1 dyan, so this one, wait. Okay, so this one will become negative p, eto magiging positive q. See that? Positive q, negative p, positive q, negative p. So, therefore, maka-cancel lang siya. Okay? Maka-cancel lang. See that? So, that's it. So, therefore, yung value natin, okay, yung desired value ng p plus q natin is just actually equal to negative 4. There you go. See that? Okay, simple lang. Okay. Okay, problem number 3. If a and b are the roots of x squared minus 6x plus k equals 0, and if 1 minus a all over a and 1 minus b all over b are the roots of 8x squared plus 10x plus j equals 0, find the values of k and j. Okay, so one relationship between the roots and the coefficients of the quadratic equation is that the sum of the roots, okay, in this case, a plus b, is equal to the negative of the coefficient of the linear term over the coefficient of the quadratic term. Again, so that is negative of negative 6, alright, all over the coefficient of the quadratic term, which is 1. See that? And that is negative 6 over 1, so that's simply 6. Okay, next, another relationship is that the product of the roots, which is a times b, that's equal to the ratio of the constant term to the coefficient of the quadratic term. So that is k over 1, or simply k. There you go. See that? Okay, so we're going to apply the same relationship on the second equation. So it says here, the sum of the roots, 1 minus a all over a, and 1 minus b all over b, is equal to, okay, negative of 10, alright, which is the coefficient of the linear term, over the coefficient of the quadratic term. So that is 8. And we know negative 10 over 8 is just the same as negative 5 over 4. See that? Okay, next. Similarly, like what we did here, if we're going to get the product of these two roots, okay, so what we're going to have is just 1 minus a over a times 1 minus b over b is equal to the constant term over the coefficient of the quadratic term, or j over 8. See that? There you go. Okay, so now, what I'm going to do is to do some manipulation here, alright, on this first equation. So if I'm going to add this one, so I'm going to cross multiply this, okay, then multiply the denominator, that is b, okay, multiply ko yan, b minus ab, alright, plus, okay, multiply ko to, a minus ab, all over, okay, all over, okay, pangat na sulat ko. Anyway, all over AB, that's equal to negative 5 over 4. But take note, I can combine like terms. So, A plus B, take note, may value na ako yan. That is 6. This one, A plus B. Okay? See that? Minus 2AB. Okay? But AB is K. So, I'll just write this as K. Clear? All over AB, which is the same as K, equals negative 5 over 4. See that? Then, I can express this, manipulate this one, further manipulate it, so that will be cross multiply 24 minus 8k, that's equal to negative 3k. And clearly, with 5k. Clearly, we can combine terms here, okay, terms containing k, that will be simply 3k. So, therefore, the value of k, and that's what we're looking for, 24 over 3, that's equal to 8. There you go. See that? So, madali lang. Okay, next. On the other hand here, alright, for this one, okay, so if I'm going to manipulate this equation, so multiply ko lang yan, 1 minus a times 1 minus b, so in numerator, applying the Paul method, we're going to have 1, negative a minus b, factor out ko negative 1, we're going to have negative of quantity a plus b. See that? Plus ab all over ab equals j over 8. See that? Next. So, that is 1 minus, ang a plus b is 6. Right? So, 1 minus 6, that will be negative 5. Okay? Plus AB, that's K, but K is 8. Right? K is 8. AB, again, that's 8. equals j over 8. So, clearly, makukuha ko na rin yung value ng j. So, therefore, ang value ng j is just equal to 3. There you go. Okay? So, pretty simple, right? So, that's it. So, I hope you learned something on this episode. So, don't forget to subscribe on my channel and feel free to share. Keep safe.